And on today's episode, we are hosting Leopold Kwao. Welcome, Leopold.
Thank you. Believe.
Yeah. I know there is a history to your name, Leopold. It's my first time hearing it. But what's the history behind Leopold?
Okay, so Leopold is taken from the first Prime Minister of Senegal. That's Leopold Sedar Senghor.
Okay.
But sometimes I choose to make people call me Leo.
Okay.
Due to the fact that some people say Leopard.
Okay.
Leopard. So sometimes I make people say Leo. But that's where it's originated from. Okay. Leopold Sedar Senghor.
But what's the meaning of Leopold?
Leopold means to be bold.
To be bold.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you can see from the base crowd.
Yeah. So Leopold and Kwao. Yeah, these are two different names.
So the Kwao is from my dad. The surname from my dad's side. Then the Leopold was the name they chose to give me because of the inherent traits they wanted me to take from Leopold Sedar Senghor. Apparently, he was a very wise academician who even taught the French how to speak French.
Wow.
Yeah, he was very intelligent.
He was very intelligent. Yeah. Okay. Have you been able to genetically get inheritance from some of his traits?
See me in the fashion industry, dominating. Anywhere I go, I dominate. Because I'm into philanthropy too, so it can be seen there. So.
Okay, all right, that's great. It's nice meeting you.
Thank you,
and welcome to Model TV.
Thank you.
All right, so can you tell us about your background, where you started from, your journey so far, being a model, as a creative and being a model? There's always going to be that abilities of versatile skills and stuff like that. But how did your journey begin?
Okay, so I always tell people my career began as an accidental discovery. Initially, I passionately wanted to become a footballer. Seriously, I passionately wanted.
That's surprising.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I passionately. My family is full of footballers.
Okay.
After me, he's called Leonard Kwao. He's a fantastic footballer, and the last born, fantastic. So I had the idea to become a footballer, but one fateful Sunday, I went to play a match. My mom was telling me, Leo, go to church. I still insistively went to play the ball, and I had a crash on my knee. So I still worked on the knee for some time, but I wasn't feeling the way I should have felt. Then there's one of my colleagues, Kojo Gray. I always big up Kojo Gray, big up.
Yeah.
He was the one who told me, no, Leo, you look tall, you look this, you look that. So why won't you enter into a modeling agency? So as at that time, he was in the modeling agency that I'm in. Okay. That's Passion Exhibit Modeling Agency.
Okay.
That's what he was. And surprisingly, when I went there were the dawn of dawns in there. So their first photo shoot, I was even the one that aided the cameraman with the light box.
Okay.
I think the sandbox.
You were assisting.
Yeah, I was assisting with the sandbox that I had to always position the light for them to take the picture. So I did that for the entire team to take their pictures. I can't remember, that was at Independence Square. Independence Square is very windy, so you'll be holding the sandbox with the lighting, trying to position it on the person, and the light is moving up and down.
Okay.
With all that, we still were able to pull through till it got to my turn.
Okay.
Where I had to do my thing. So it started from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We needed to serve and also learn from the dons on the field.
Servitude is very important in every industry because that is where you get to learn the nitty-gritties and you get to learn some secrets that people will have to teach you.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just basically about the initial start of it.
Okay. But how was your childhood like?
So my childhood, I would say my childhood was, I had a lovely family, a wonderful family.
Okay.
So I'll say we weren't poor, we're middle class.
Okay.
And we had parents that were very responsible.
Okay.
Yeah, no matter how much we had or whatever we had, we still showed love to know how to bring ourselves together. And my dad always preached about us being able to love ourselves.
Okay.
So we always shared things amongst each other.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, I think that's
how. Okay. So where in Accra were you born? Which school did you go to? Which high school did you go? Which secondary school did you go to? If you're in a university, all those stuff.
Okay. So basically, I started schooling at Association International. I lived at Airport.
Wow.
Airport residential area.
Yeah. And then you're classified DB.
Oh no, I'm a middle class guy. Our family was just managing.
Okay.
Yeah, someone put it, but it's the grace of God.
Okay.
Maybe we just happened to find ourselves there in that area.
Association is a very good school.
Interestingly enough, Association weren't paying that much.
Okay.
At that time, I quite remember Association were paying about 30 CD.
Wow.
Back in the days. Yeah. Rollins, that was when Rollins was still president. We were paying about 30 CD.
Okay.
Yeah. So from Association, then I moved to Laboni Senior High School.
Oh.
Yeah, Leopold.
I see the traits now.
So Laboni, I studied visual arts.
Okay.
I initially wanted to study science, but my math wasn't top notch. So I was given a teacher to be able to study,
assist you.
Yeah, to assist me. So if it goes well, then I just moved to the science class the next year. But Charlie, when I got to visual art, I was enjoying the class. So I told him,
there's always that thing. There's always that thing that has visual art students get into the class. Some have plans that maybe they are still working on the class numbers and stuff, so they'll move
to another class,
to their main class, which is supposed to be science or art class or something. But those people never go back most of the times.
One thing is visual art gives room for, I can give the expression as it gives room for freedom and freedom basically.
It's like a free land.
Yeah, it allows you to, when it gets to the vocational aspect and the practicals, you're allowed to do anything you want. Although they'll give you a scope of what to do, but that's a field that you're allowed to express your creativity in any form. And the criticisms aren't that much. They aren't static to a particular way that you are supposed to do this. If it's not A, you won't be able to get the mark. It can be A, but maybe A.
The approach could be different.
Yeah, the approach could be different, basically. So from there, then I moved on to, I actually wanted to go to tech.
Okay.
Yeah. So tech gave me rural and industrial arts. That led to metallurgy. And that's at that time I didn't understand metallurgy that much.
Okay.
So I resorted to going to my university that I went to. It's a private university.
Okay.
Regent University College of Science and Technology, where I studied marketing with computer programming.
Okay. At Makati.
Yeah, Makati. Thank you. You know the place. So professionally, like certified per certification, I'm a marketer.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a marketer, but I started working with my company where I'm working now, HGS. Yeah, I started working there as a marketer. But we are into hydraulics. We work with the mining companies hand in hand. So it's a mining support company.
Okay.
So through the marketing days, then they realized I'm a good marketer, but I needed more practical experience on field. So I was upgraded or moved into a department as a hydraulic hose technician. So that has led me to where I am now.
Okay.
As a hydraulic hose technician.
Okay.
And also I'm into safety now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm learning safety. So
okay. So would you say you're an engineer now?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm an engineer because I've taken up some courses and the future looks bright.
So from visual arts to
marketing
to engineering. And you're also a model.
Yes.
As well. Yes. What can't you do?
What can't I do? Dance. I can, the one that I can use for my wedding, the manageable one that don't make fun of me too much.
Okay.
Yeah. Some moves no, but I try so hard to dance and it doesn't really come.
So when you are able to achieve the dance section, then you're done. Or there's more to do.
There could be more.
Because from visual arts to being a marketer to now being an engineer.
Yeah, let's say engineer.
Yeah, that's a story. That's a journey.
I'm even into philanthropy.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it also started way back. I started modeling in 2016.
Okay.
and I started a philanthropy in 2017.
17.
Yeah, so it went basically hand in hand. So
Okay.
you can add philanthropy to
Okay.
the scale, jack of all trades.
Trades.
Call me that.
Okay. Talking about philanthropy, what's due focused on doing in that space?
Okay, so initially,
Okay.
I don't know. Surprisingly, I always have an interesting story to how I begin things. So,
Okay.
I was a brand ambassador
Okay.
to Bushai Weave. He's a very fantastic designer. Bushai Weave. He does weavy outfits.
Okay.
So I was a brand ambassador to him. We went for a photo shoot, and I was paid some amount of money.
Good amount.
It was okay as at that time.
That's it.
You know, with the modeling industry, it's the same as the movie industry, any entertainment industry. As you grow, you get more portfolio, you get
Okay.
more experience. That is when your money increases. So as at that time, it was okay per my level.
Okay.
It was okay per my level. So what happened was, after the shoot, I was given some amount of money, and it was almost close to my birthday. So I was like, the money was okay. But you know, boys chilling there. Charlie, you need a lot of money to chill with a lot of boys. So I was like, let me just use that money to appreciate kids. And you know, kids, any amount of anything you buy for them,
Yeah.
they appreciate it overwhelmingly.
Yeah.
So that is where the idea came in. I said, no, let me use that money to buy some stuff, go to a Sunday school, and share with the kids. You know, they'll be very joyous. Yeah. So I
They
want.
don't really care about how much it costs, but so far as it's a gift coming from someone,
Thank
they
you.
appreciate it.
Yes, exactly. That's how kids are. They don't have that kind of
I
sometimes
say an iPhone 14 or
they don't have that
Yeah.
sense of entitlement
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
sense of criticism
Yeah.
to as to what you are giving them.
Yes.
They just appreciate it.
Yeah.
So that was what happened. So I went to get some stuff. I bought a cake. I bought some calipo with biscuits and chocolate. Then I went to give it out. There's a school, Jack and Jill, around where I live, the Roman Ridge. Then I took it there, and surprisingly, I didn't even take a piece of the cake. I just wanted them to have it.
Have it.
Yeah, that's for them
They
to
should celebrate.
be okay. And I gave it to them. So that was the inception of how come the orphanage and the charity metamorphosized. So from there, then the next year, I created the Dream Believers Foundation with my team.
Okay.
So the Dream Believers Foundation. So if you watch, we have 17 sustainable development goals that
Yeah.
the UN is working on. So per the initial idea, we could say we're tackling poverty or malnutrition, because sometimes we were giving food to the kids. Obviously, not everyone in the church or where they were would have the opportunity to be able to be fed so well. So that was what we were tackling. Then from there, I came up with my team, we came up with a project called Santa on the Street.
Okay.
So since 2017, we have been consistent with Santa on the Streets.
Yeah.
So we choose a community every year.
Yeah.
We choose the community. We go there and have festivity with the community. Yeah, so we go there. We started, the first place was in airport.
Okay.
That was where I started from the photo shoot.
Yeah.
Even after that, after the church, I went on the street to give out some chocolates and all to the kids. From there, we moved to Jamestown,
Okay.
British Akotoshi. Then the next one, we moved to Ashaiman.
Okay.
Then from there, we moved to Kwao.
Okay.
Kwao, the Ghana East Municipality. I'm sure you know Kwao. It's around Ibri.
Yeah. Kwao Danfa.
Yeah, Kwao Danfa. Thank you. So we did it at Kwao twice. So this year we are climaxing at Kwao, then we move to a next place.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kwao, the reason why we did it for the third time at Kwao is we are piloting a vocational training project.
Okay.
That will make us, so we are using the platform of Santa on the Streets to leverage and scout for people we want to use for vocational training.
Okay.
That's to reduce the inavailability of jobs. Yeah, so basically, I think that's what the foundation is.
Okay. That's great. That's great. So how has the progress been, would you say, in terms of the philanthropy work?
Okay.
For the past couple of years, since 2016, 2017 and up till now, and what's the projection for the coming years ahead?
Okay, so philanthropy, I would say it's not easy. It's not easy. You know, you need some amount of confidence and edge to be able to go and seek for sponsorship. But my lucky part, the part that made me confident, was that when I began working, you are okay, you have some amount of money. Even if someone won't sponsor, with the little you have, you could still do something with what you have. So that gave me the edge to go and speak to people that I knew could be able to help. So I speak to them and I have the confidence that, okay, yeah, if the person doesn't help out, I will still be able to at least do something with the little I and my team would be able to come up with.
Yeah.
So that is where it started from. And the sponsorship is not easy. Sometimes you go to people, even from the body language, you realize it's very discouraging. Some people too will promise and
They never fulfill it.
you will never see anything. And some people would fulfill the promise and sometimes even surprise you,
Okay.
and sometimes do much more than that. So I would say from 2017 that we have started, we are gathering enough portfolio to move to bigger organizations that we can do larger projects with, because we really believe in empowering the youth and the generation to come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the great work, yourself, your team, and everyone that sponsors. We are certain that the best is yet to come.
Absolutely.
Yes, keep doing the good works. It's very hard, especially in the ecosystem and the financial system we find ourselves
It's
in.
not easy.
But for you to keep doing this without really needing any beneficial reason for yourself directly, but you are focusing on other people, that's great.
That's good.
I hope you guys are able to achieve everything you planned for.
We hope so. But
Okay.
it's positive.
Yeah.
So the name of the foundation is Dream Believers Foundation, and we say dream believers never lose.
Okay.
So per the mantra, you can see that's the kind of spirit we carry. So we are not going to lose. We are going to surge on.
Okay. Alright. Hopefully the sponsors come true a lot so that you guys will be able to meet some certain milestones.
And so talking about sponsors, from how the event has transitioned, I would like to give a shout out to we've partnered with Unichemist.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pharmaceutical company. They give us some souvenirs like sanitizers. They give us books. They gave us multivitamins. They gave us dewormers.
Wow.
And they've been there for us since last year, and they are coming on this year. And Honorable Peter Gay, he's the assemblyman for the Ghana East Municipality.
Okay.
That's Kwao. He has also been with us. And the other sponsors, Madam Belinda. A lot of them.
These are great sponsors.
They are there for us.
Yeah, shout out to the sponsors that are coming through. So this year you are still focused on Kwao.
Live. We are still on. This time around it's at Mensa instead of Kwao.
Okay.
It's at Mensa.
Okay.
We are doing the national.
Around the toll booth.
Thank you. Around the toll booth. So,
Okay.
But there's a park. So Mensa Park. So if you get to the toll booth, right before the toll booth, there's a junction that goes to your right.
To descend right.
Yeah, descend right. Thank you. So we take that junction.
The park is on your right.
About 30 meters on your right. Okay. I think you know there very well. Yeah. So we are doing NHI's registration.
Okay.
We're also doing medical screening.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we are coupling it with the vocational training scouting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is sponsoring the or who is supporting with the NHIS? Is it the Ministry of Health or the district itself?
No, the NHIS for now is the foundation.
From the foundation.
Yeah, okay. we are trying to
absorb,
solicit some funds to.
Okay.
Yeah, but we also have a budget to do what we can do, even if the sponsorship doesn't come. We'll try our best.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So now back to what really inspired you to pursue modeling full time, aside you being a marketer, an engineer. Now you're looking into going to safety, being a safety officer. But yeah, these professions are there, which comes with some, very heavy duties and responsibilities. But you also decided to pursue modeling as a career. Yeah. What really inspired you to go after that?
So modeling in itself is fun.
Okay.
Because you get to wear the outfits, you get to rock the outfits in a particular manner, and sometimes, depending on how well you rock or you take your pictures.
Mm.
For instance, on the runway,
Yeah.
when you are rocking well, you get to feel them clapping and
Yeah.
making the noise, and you know that.
Eyes are on you.
Thank you. Sometimes it goes bad,
Yeah.
but it's for the passion and the fun. It's fun, and sometimes for the photo shoot, for instance, if you're having a photo shoot, you get to feel the energy. You get to express
Yourself.
your poses in any particular way in the outfit.
It's
just
all
like
you.
just like with the visual art.
Yeah. It's all you.
So you get to express it. So it's basically about expression.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's what is also to be able to be fashionable, to be able to be in fashion, you need to be bold,
Okay.
and you need to have that confidence. Because not we could all wear outfits. There are people, they could all rock the same outfits, and it doesn't look good
Yeah.
as much as it looks good on the other person. So basically the art of expression.
Some people wear the outfit, so they make the outfit, and some people the outfits make them.
Thank you.
Which category are you for under?
I mean, from the outfit I'm wearing,
Yeah, you make the outfit.
you can tell.
Yeah. Do you style yourself most of the times?
Once in a while.
Once in a while.
But mostly I'm styled by design. So for instance, this outfit I'm wearing is from MF Culture.
Okay.
This is the outfit I used to receive the award
Okay.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so MF Culture styled me on this.
Okay.
Bushai Weave styles me. So depending on location and
Location.
depending on the designer.
The designer.
Yeah.
Okay. How has your relationship been, or for the past couple of years? How have you sort of built the relationship with other creatives, with designers? Because you seem to be very fashionable. That means that you're working with stylists, designers who really understand you, and you also understand them. And it's all going to be based on a certain relationship, because I know for a fact that the fashion space and the modeling space, and even photography,
Yeah.
even the whole entire creating space, no matter how much your money is, at a certain point your reputation counts, which means your relationship with certain creatives also count. And with yours in a fashion space, reputation is really, and relationship is really like top notch. So how have you been able to build a relationship with them?
So I would say you need to be humble.
Mm-hmm.
Humble, not to mean you don't need to speak when you have to speak.
Okay.
But basically, you need to be very humble to everybody.
Okay.
So you don't know who's going to help you, not even with that mentality. But you know, the Bible, I've forgotten the verse, but some part of the Bible says, what has thou that you did not receive? And if you have received, why do you act as if you've not received? That's what God is saying.
Okay.
He said, what do you have on you that you have not, that you act as if you have not received?
Okay.
And if you have received it,
Let's
why do you act as if you did not receive?
receive it.
God is trying to tell you that there's nothing that comes personally from you, whether it's wealth, whether it's life, whether it's looks. It doesn't come from you. So if it isn't from you, why are you using it to flex, or you're using it to flaunt, or you're using it to intimidate or make someone look inhuman?
Okay.
Yeah, so basically you need to have that attitude where you need to be able to coexist and also work with each other
Okay.
and still be humble. But notwithstanding, you need to speak when you have to speak. Because sometimes if you don't speak when you have to speak, you'll be taken for granted. So that is one of the key factors. And with Bushai, right away from 2017, we have traveled to Mali, Benin.
Interesting.
We have gone to a lot of places, and one thing that you could use to testify that Bushai and I are in good terms is the fact that tomorrow he's launching. He's celebrating 10 years in the industry, and he has invited a decade in the industry, and he has invited me to come and support him. So we'll be there tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Are you a brand ambassador to the brand?
Yeah, I'm a brand ambassador to the brand.
Okay.
And we still influence.
Okay.
Yeah, we influence when we have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you planning on being a partner to the brand in terms of like business partner, or you still just want to rock their style?
For outfits, in fashion, for outfits, I really don't have any idea. I don't have any plans to go into
Okay.
fashion in terms of outfit. But
Okay.
let's be seeing maybe shoes and watches. I
Okay.
might go into that.
Into that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love shoes and watches very
Okay.
much.
Which will it be? Leo or Kwao? Or Leo Kwao?
Leopold.
Leopold. That's nice.
I have the logo already.
Yeah, that's nice.
The
That's
logo is
nice.
already there.
The global brands will start coming after you. That would be nice. That would be nice. Like imagine Leopold with Versace, a
Nice.
collaboration.
That's
That would be
good.
dope. Or a Gucci.
But yeah, it'll be fabulous.
Yeah.
I will rock it too. So
Please remember my package.
you don't have a problem.
Okay, that's interesting. Going for being a model, you do a lot of runway.
Yeah.
You do a lot of photo shoots and other activities. How do you mentally and physically prepare yourself towards these gigs, this kind of jobs mostly? Yeah.
So I always say the runway is like doing a presentation in front of people.
Okay.
And the reason why it's even more is because you have the lightning, you have the flashes of the camera.
Yeah.
That's always hitting your eye whilst you're walking.
How do you feel when you're on the stage?
Honestly, depending on the outfit,
Yeah.
the outfit sometimes shows how well you can walk. Sometimes, honestly, sometimes some designers don't really finish the outfit the way you really want it. And sometimes too, the outfit isn't really, you don't really feel the vibe. But that is when experience comes in. You still need to put yourself in the mood. So that's what modeling is all about. Even if it's not good, you still need to make it look good. Yeah, so sometimes when you're walking on the runway, a designer comes in, he selects about 10 models and say, okay, the designer has a mental picture of the kind of outfit that is supposed to fit who. So he can just choose you for any outfit, not for the outfit you want to choose to wear, because he has his own visualized concept.
Okay.
So he's going to give that and you are going to rock it. So no matter how it goes, you still need to set yourself in the mood. But there are instances where you don't feel, honestly, you don't feel like rocking it at all.
You just don't want to be there.
You wish you even ran away. You go and hide somewhere and they'll just walk for you to say, oh, maybe you went to use the washroom or something. But that is what separates the experience from the inexperience. So you need to be in the mood.
Have you been in that moment where you feel like you don't really want to be on the runway, but you still had to do it?
Oh yeah, a couple of times, but mostly it happens with graduate shows.
Okay.
Yeah, so sometimes, with how well we have rocked international runways and all, you still get to do a couple of very good graduate shows where you have a good relationship with the owners of the schools. So you need to put in the show and rock the show for them. And sometimes some of the graduates you can see, we have classes of some aren't that good.
Yeah.
But you still need to encourage them.
Yeah.
You never know. Even it will surprise you that the person that you feel has done the least even on the show might even be the most successful in future.
Constant surprises.
So sometimes you really need to rock it for them to feel cool. Then maybe after you can speak to them and say, look, you need to really work on finishing well. But then there you cannot really discourage them that much. But you still need to make them understand
it.
Yeah, some part of the outfit didn't go well.
Okay.
You still need to rock it for people to love it. I can't remember. There's one very trending video I have where I give a 360 degree turn on the runway, and that wasn't one of my favorite outfits. I didn't like it, but I had to put in the show,
improvise. It's in the skill,
and that 360
and bring the attention to the outfits.
That 360 is one of the most
most
exciting moments of my runway career.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like how creatively you see the problems, but you still want to find a creative way to address it instantly.
Exactly. Still on the dream believers never lose. I come from a background and a family where we do not give up.
So how will you describe your personal style in terms of your outlook, fashion?
So my personal style, I would say I'm someone who's more, I come from a Christian home. Yeah, from a Christian home. So I like to exhibit my sense of fashion in a style that promotes a sense of making a person know you are fashionable, but
Okay.
you still need to look
Decent.
intact and decent. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I like to promote that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically that's what I'll say.
So from streetwise to high fashion to Afrocentric to whatever style, you still end up keeping the decency.
You need to keep it on.
Okay.
check.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can go with it as you can see.
Okay.
And this is a different kind of fashion style, but we
Okay.
are still rocking it in decency.
Not putting a tight corner, but what will you say is your favorite fashion outlook?
What will be my favorite fashion outlook?
Your fashion style.
My fashion style, I'll go more with the African prints.
Okay.
Yeah, the more of the kaftans, the agbada.
I recently saw the one you did. I saw it on your post. It was so dope. So late. What brand was that? I can't recall the name. You were in with a dummy on your other side. I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dummy, I remember, is Busha weave.
Yeah.
Busha weave.
And when your what's the name? It's the big
Yeah, the agbada.
Yeah, the agbada.
Yeah.
Also lit.
It's a 3-piece outfit.
Yeah. Like really, like when you saw yourself in it, what does your mind like?
That outfit itself, it's you can just simplify a word for it. It's a magnificent outfit because
Sure,
wow,
so royal, so African,
I said, well, you don't want your leg to
you reach,
yeah. It's a very wonderful outfit. It shows us the origin. It's nice to be original. So the African
I would say the style is, or from what I know it's a style from the from Nigeria, but it's been branded or has gone through an innovation process where now it just looks so classy.
Oh yeah.
And usually you see these rich men, even though they don't put the agbada right on it, even just the top and the down with their half slippers, just mix it. With your Rolls Royce or some your Maybach and stuff.
With the African the culture, we almost interchange outfits sometimes. With our kente, there are still smart ways the Nigerians tweak it to make it look like theirs, and there are still ways we can also tweak it. I mean, doesn't also spoil anything to wear other African outfits and to flaunt them. They are still Africa, so
I really love that style so much. Okay, so
it will look good on you too,
of course, but I've not tried it. I think I really need to try it. Absolutely. I'll take inspiration from it and really sew something like that.
When you're ready, I'll plug you with one.
Nice one. I hope it's not crazy amounts. Amounts is not so crazy.
It depends.
It depends because it's so classic. I know it's very classic. I really respect how like the whole outlook was put in.
From the material.
And the photo shoot. It was so dope. So the guys, did you go through a thought process on how it's going to come out, or you were just called to be on set and you were just styled?
Oh no, usually with Bushai you go to a thought process.
Okay.
Where we try and understand the concept and what fits the concept.
So you contributed to how it should also come out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We discuss.
Okay. You kind of would you say you're picky with the kind of brands you work with?
Yeah, you need
because of how you look. At the end of the day, it's like
you need to be. You need to be. Because as an individual, you need to know what you are. You need to know your vision. So the vision will determine where you want to go. And actually the kind of things that you need to equip yourself with. So basically I'm very picky, but notwithstanding, I still love to help young upcoming designers that want to make it. I still love to support, because if sometimes the word picky is used, someone will say maybe he will not like to work it.
But like you're very particular. You're very
Particular. It's very important because it's all part of the branding
of the
process.
branding. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Because I quite remember there was one time I worked with there was one show. I think it's Glitz Africa Fashion Week. I don't remember the year, but there was one designer. He's a very wonderful designer, a friend of mine, and the outfit he gave me was just a pant with a jacket and a sandals. And I mean, I told him that it won't work. I won't be able to wear it because of the kind of brand I wanted to build.
Okay.
Yeah. Although it's normal to flaunt, but I couldn't wear it for my vision's sake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's an exception.
Yeah.
All right. That's a lot of respect. I'm just imagining what will have been going through the designer's head.
And interestingly enough, the person who wore it had a lot of applause on stage. Like, your parts are there. See it, but my branding doesn't go that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.